I hadn't shown you the bus that I was on, so I would give you a little overview of the bus. This is where we are stopped at the same place that they are allowing us to have a 15-minute break on. And now at 8:08 we stopped for dinner, and I'm sorry I didn't photograph 5 a.m. This is the time that we ended up leaving after having dinner and just moving on. Time we start moving into the madness, we stopped again to pick up something a little small. As you can see again, we stopped again to pick up another something. I don't know if it was even a person. And we continued stopping again at another time, and you can see that it's not very long before we keep stopping. And finally, we're now at a place to pick up more people, and this is the way the night is going to go. My goal here was to give you a really good reason and why I never got any sleep on this bus. As you can see here with the times, and they continue stopping at different places. Very few were to pick up individuals. It was more to pick up something, I don't know what. And you can see I'm just getting to a point of delirium here. That's me trying to sleep. And I don't know, I just can't seem to get any sleep because every time I tried to go to sleep, it stopped again. This is what happened all through the night of this ride. And this is one of the reasons these buses take 27 to 28 hours to get to the location. And here I am finally arriving in the early morning, and I feel a little delirious. I'm feeling a little my mind is like moving all the time. I finally gave up trying to get any sleep. As the sun was rising, I was looking out the window and just resigning myself. I wasn't going to sleep. 7:48, we are now approaching a new location. We arrived here just a little after 7:48. This is a luncheonette. I finally remembered to do a video. These are pretty typical of what we were eating at the other places for dinner, and now this is breakfast. And I chose to get just some eggs and sausage, and that was about 13 AI. As we started moving on, you can now see I've waited till around 9:45. Now I came across this really interesting place. It was a lake, and it had these houses that were on the lake. I'll show you. There was actually a hillside with windmills all on them. I'm now at a point where it's supposed to be about 4 hours and 30 minutes from Fortaleza. As you can see, the way I look. I hope you enjoyed my video and gave you a better idea what it's like to ride on a bus for 28 hours is what it turned out to be. Now, the question is, would I do it again? Well, I know there are other buses that actually have flat type seats, but this one did not. And the other thing is, for the bus to stop so frequently, it just never allowed you to get any sleep. If I was forced to do it, yeah, I'd do it. But as far as a normal thing I would choose, other than the fact that it was very, very low cost. All of my luggage, there was no extra charge. Everything was able to be brought. It was secure. It was in the belly of the bus, so I didn't have to worry about anything. And of course, you pick it up right when you arrive. Now, a couple tips. The bus continues to blow freezing air. I mean, freezing all the time. And this is why everybody was bringing blankets. Luckily, I heard about that, and I put 3 layers of clothes on and then had long pants and ended up wearing my shoes all the time with socks. But there were times in the middle of the night that I tried to hide my hands. They were like ice cold, and for some reason it continued to blow ice. Now, the bus did stop a couple places for service, and maybe they were trying to fix that portion of why the bus was putting out such cold air and they couldn't control it. During the next morning, as we were going down the road, of course, when the sun was out, they did have some air conditioning, but it wasn't to the level of it froze you all night long. So that's another reason that I will not want to ride the bus again. And of course, my charger in my seat didn't work, so I had to jump around from the other to some other seats. Luckily, it wasn't full where I was at. I must say, only having 10 people in the bottom portion does make it much more convenient, and they did give you continuous water. So other than that, I would say if you've never done it, give it a try. Maybe not for 27 hours. Hope you enjoyed everything. Have a good day and good life.